that you just become aware and say, well, this is a visible object. Very good. And the feeling has a reason. This is a pleasant feeling. Now what is the consequence of this pleasant feeling? If I enjoy this pleasant feeling or want to enjoy more and more of this pleasant feeling, I will get completely attracted to this pleasant feeling. And that attraction grows into strong desire, and the desire into craving, craving into attachment, and attachment into the future. You are dumped into the future helplessly at the moment of your death, which you have to face, everybody, all of us have to face. So, there you are. So, if we have mindfulness, that is the way to have control over all our indriyas, and that also over all our feelings. I have mentioned that there are 5 feelings. Not so simple. These 5 feelings refer only to one indriya, let us say, the eye or the ear or so. You multiply them with 6 indriyas, chakhu, sota, ghana, jiva, kaya, mana. You see, all the 6 faculties, sense faculty and mind faculty. Now once you multiply, you see, this 5 into 6, it becomes 30 feelings. And they are alternating all the time from morning till night. And how many people are aware of what feeling it is, from where it has grown, from where it has arisen, and how it has become complex, from a mere agreeable to an attractive feeling and so on. So once you train your mind in mindfulness, that is the path, that is the control mechanism that leads you to freedom from slavery of senses, slavery of worldly existence and involvement for that matter. So now, the crux of the matter is then just mindfulness and clear comprehension. What exactly do I mean by this? Clear comprehension is panya, wisdom as different from knowledge. Panya is knowledge plus. What is that plus? The ability to control what the knowledge acquires. You know that an incoming image is pleasant, attractive, and you say yes, mindfulness says yes, it is attractive and nice. But as soon as you want to enjoy the nice and the attractive, here the clear comprehension says, look, it is nice, okay, but if you indulge in it, you will bring a whole lot of attachment and craving and desire and all these things. The mind will be completely defiled, and mental defilement, lobha, dosa, moha, everything will just rush in, leading to committing some karma. And obviously this should be an unwholesome karma, akusala karma, which will catapult us at the moment of death into durgati, the planes of unhappiness, the lower planes, subhuman planes of the animal, the spirit world, the hell, the world of the demons and all that. Or in the human world, if you are born by some chance, miserable end in it. Miserable suffering and helplessness of all kinds will follow because of the evil karma. You can't help it. You can't simply say, oh God, free me from all this suffering. You are the one who have created me, therefore you brought all this suffering, you better take it over. No, you can't say that. If you say, you just fool yourself. So instead of that, you see, you go to the root cause of all this suffering. Your conduct, your action, the way you do things, the way you say things, the way you think things. These are the three modes of karma. Kayena, vacha, manasa. Throughout the day, from the time you wake up till you retire, something is happening in the form of either doing or saying or thinking. Some mental involvement in karma, imagination, contemplation, or planning, doing this, doing that, thinking. All these processes involve karma. Once a very famous person went to Buddha. He was a very powerful saint, known to be a saint. He was practicing all kinds of self-mortification. So his name was Dirgha Tapasvi. Dirgha Tapasvi is a very tall man from Punjab probably. So this gentleman came, he said, Buddha was staying near Nalanda at that time, in a grove, just on the way somewhere. And he says, which karma is the most important, sir? Buddha, without hesitating anything, he says, my friend, it is mental karma. He said, what? I am tapasvi. I am doing all this tapasya and I am self-mortifying my body day in, day out, and I go through all this suffering, torture myself. Is it not the karma? He said, yes, of course it's a karma. But this karma not only brings suffering to you now, it will also bring suffering in future. Because with your such a big idea of being a tapasvi and all the arrogance and egotism that you carry with yourself, itself is another karma. So he says, no, kaya karma must be the most difficult thing. And then comes the vachi karma, then comes the mano. He said, no, the other way. Mano karma is primal, it is occurring all the time. And when you do something, let us say you think that I'm going to, you dislike somebody, so you plan out how to go and hit him. You like somebody, so you plan out how to praise him and how to show all your love and all that. So you think that, plan it, then you meet that person, you do all that you have planned. And then after doing, later on, you remember about it. You remember how you met the person, you did all that, whatever you thought. And thereafter, this may occur 100, 1,000 times in your mind. And each time that happens, you are acquiring a karma. The same karma repeated again. So this goes on all the time. And who is aware of all this? Unless the person is mindful. It's only a mindful person can really he or she can remain completely alert and not only be mindful and aware of what is occurring, what is the incoming, the input through the senses, through the doors of the senses, but where they lead to. If you now, you get attracted, you like something, and if you immediately say, look here, this liking would mean I will enjoy. And I will enjoy means I will indulge. I will indulge means I will desire. I will desire means I will crave and defile the mind. And I will get more attached. And that leads to karma and so on. So this dependent origination paticca samuppada, the knowledge of how things dependent on various conditions and causes, how things arise, continue and pass away, and one after the other it goes on and on and on throughout life. Everything based upon the law of dependent origination. Everything occurs, happens, depending on some cause, some condition. There is nothing that happens without a cause or without a condition. So no use blaming anybody or even oneself. Go into the cause. Find out what has caused this. And remove the cause and your problem is over. So this is how you train the mind by, cultivating clear comprehension which goes together with mindfulness. And this clear comprehension is wisdom, not mere knowledge. It has the content of knowledge, there is no question about that. But now it is knowledge plus. Knowledge and it has the power. It has created a tool. A power that can have control over the mind completely. So if you clearly comprehend the consequence of the action that you are going to do, before you do the action, you are the master. If you know the consequence is bad, you will not do it. And if you know the consequences are good, you will do. So there are these two tracks, kusala, akusala. You put your rail either on the akusala track or on the kusala track, depending upon your wisdom, not knowledge. Knowledge is everywhere. This world is filled with knowledge. There is knowledge explosion. But people know but don't have any control over what they know. So their knowledge is useless. Who does not know that to be angry is bad? Who does not know that to make the mind dirty is to bring suffering on oneself? And yet, no, they will do all that. So here, training the mind through the awareness, mindfulness of feelings and clear comprehension, sati sampajanya, training the mind with sati sampajanya, placed on the 6 doors, 5 physical and 1 mental, training them on that and creating a kind of control mechanism through the help of the wisdom that we are now developing. Mindfulness and wisdom working together develops everything into a control mechanism. That is the brake mechanism. And that enables you to have control and mastery over everything. With this, I conclude. May the blessings of Bhagavan Buddha, his teachings and his Sangha surround your lives with wisdom and well-being. May you all be happy. Sukhino bhavantu.